Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Running again with Barkley on second down.
A gain on the play. That's good for a Cardinals first down. A gain on the play. First down, Cardinals.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Kyler going to give this to Benson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 13 yards on his first catch. Hits a 1st down as well.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Murray now to throw. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, and he was able to get it by playing. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
That's complete to Michael Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 3.
Now a first carry for their fullback. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And that is no good. And that'll keep this a 9-point game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 30. And the Vikings first down. Here we go.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Etienne bringing in another one. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Travis Etienne, 27 yards. And the Vikings are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. But the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. That one goes for 30 yards.
That's good.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. They work now on 2nd and 9. To throw is Murray. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Murray now. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Barkley trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 3rd down and 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now McCarthy. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings set to receive the 2nd half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming up to the right side and intercepted? Picked off by Will Johnson. But that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist and what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial. I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get.
And he's going to go downhill. Sack. They push him back to the 34. Jonathan Grenard. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. Open man, here's Benson. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
A 2-yard gain.
Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt. Right hash.
A 49-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And that'll keep this a 9-point game. So it's a letdown there. They get the ball in tremendous position following the turnover, but they come away empty-handed.
Oh, man, you hate to waste field position like that. Your defense did you the favor of getting you the ball on this side of the 50. But neither the offense nor the kicking team could capitalize.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
ETN once more. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Go.
Here's McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
McCarthy off the play fake. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
15 yards.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 6 hurt.
ETN up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Open man, that's Felton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready?
Up the middle with Brooks here. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
ETN. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
And McCarthy going to sneak it. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to 2. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On first down, it's Benson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
A short one here, caught by McBride. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
They run over center with Benson. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I heard old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to to stay in that groove here this go-around.
It's a gain of 11.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's
a good pickup there at 22. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 19.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
He's taken down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Travis Etienne with his second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Now Murray. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
The Cardinals on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is third and 10. Target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on first and 10. Throwing again, Murray.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now a second and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3rd and 8.
3rd and 8. Here's Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this will probably get away from them.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing now is Murray. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
The 29-yard line.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Benson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Up the middle they go. Preston. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a 1-score game. Murray down, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. This is 1st and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. Completes this to Jefferson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Vikings.
And now an audible here into something else.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. And he rifles one incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Short throw caught by the tight end Audible. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. He'll get this off to ETN. And he will have the Vikings 1st down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards.
Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A short pass here taken in by.
Anyone catches the ball, has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here we go, 1st and goal. Looking to throw McCarthy. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least 1 play. And the Cardinals have got it. So that should just about put an end to this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come